ठीक है, हम शुरू करते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट आर द बोन्स? इसमें कौन सा बोन है? इफ यू आर गिवन दिस बोन, देन यू हैव टू टेल आइडेंटिफाई द बोन फर्स्ट. व्हाट विल यू से? सर, दिस इज articulated foot. This is articulated foot. This is a specimen of articulated foot. Okay, side determination, there are many points. You have to identify these bones individually. But है कैसा है? Obviously you can compare great toe with your great toes, right? अपने खुद का पैर देख के भी ये आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हो, right? कौन सी साइड का है? What do you think? Left side, right? And what is this thing? No, अपने पैर पे बताओ. What is this thing? This is the heel area only. तो ये देख के भी पता कर सकते हैं कि which side this bone belongs to, right? First of all, this is articulated foot. And what are the bones? It's composed of, first of all, tarsal bones. These bigger bones are tarsal bones. I will tell you later. Abhi just I am giving a rough idea. These are metatarsal bones, and these are phalanges. Tarsal bones, how many? 7. First there are 5, then in the cuneiform there are 3 more. ठीक है? This one is, first this one, which bone is this? Calcaneus or calcaneum. What is this? Cancerius. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Calcaneum or calcaneus. Okay, so this is calcaneum or calcaneus. This one is talus bone. This one नाम पे ही है, shape देखो, cuboid, shape is cuboid only, right? This one navicular. This one is known as navicular because they say this one looks like boat. कैसे याद रखना है? Navicular, navy and boat shaped. This one is navicular, and these 3 are cuneiform, right? This one is, if this is the lateral side, if this one is the lateral side, then this one is lateral cuneiform, and this one is the medial side, medial cuneiform, and this one intermediate cuneiform. What are these? Metatarsals. How many? 5. Then these things, these are phalanges. How many? Why 14? Because the great toe is having 2 phalanges, okay, and others are having 3 each. That is 14. ठीक है? The skeleton of the foot from behind forward consists of which of the following bones? The first tarsal, then metatarsal, and then phalanges. If you want, you can use short forms. सब कुछ नहीं लिख सकते, right? And this is a very much weird topic. First, write the notes. I will explain later. Just it will be easier to correlate, right? जो नोट पे लिखा है वो ही एक्सप्लेन करेंगे, ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं. ठीक है? Now look at the bone. I have already shown you, right? See. Which bone is this? This one. Calcaneum. Right? Then this one. Talus. The upper portion is, the superior surface is known as trochlea of the talus. Which one? This one. Trochlea of the talus. And one more thing. Obviously this one is the lateral side, right? And this one is medial side. Look at this. The lateral side has articulation facet for lateral malleolus. Lateral malleolus articulates here. The medial side has facet for medial malleolus, right? Sorry, this one is for lateral malleolus and this one is for medial malleolus, right? Then this bone, this one is the cuboid bone. Which shape? What shaped? Cuboid shaped, right? This one is navicular. In between navicular and calcaneus, this bone is the talus. Just look at the orientation, it will be easier to understand. कौन से bone के सामने कौन सा bone है? Right? And this rounded side, the rounded area is head of the talus. This is the body of the talus, this is the head of the talus. And between head and body, which area? Head and body, which area? Neck, right? This one is the neck of the talus, right? If this is the head, the round portion, this is the head, this is the body, that neck is that constricted area is the neck. Easy, right? Then cuboid, navicular, and these three are cuneiform. Obviously this is the lateral side, right? This one is lateral cuneiform. This one is intermediate cuneiform. And this one medial cuneiform. Right? Then these five are metatarsals, right? This one is these five are the metatarsals. And this great toe has 2 phalanges and others are having 3 each. Total 14 in number. This area, see, this is the 5th metatarsal, right? This is the 5th metatarsal. There is a projection here. This is known as tuberosity. Which area can you identify here? Which here? This one is the tuberosity. This one is the tuberosity. See, this one is the tuberosity of the 5th metatarsal. And obviously this middle portion is the shaft only. Right? This area is known as the base of the metatarsal. This one is shaft and this is tuberosity, exclusive of 5th metatarsal. Okay? 5th metatarsal. This one is proximal phalanx. This one is middle phalanx. And this one is distal phalanx. Right? Now draw this picture. This one. Ignore this one. Just draw this one. Just freehand diagram, whatever you can. But the orientation should be correct. कि क्यूबेट के सामने ये दोनों है, ऐसा ही ड्रॉ करना है. ठीक है? Then it will be easier to understand later on. Draw this one. No, ignore this one. Okay? Orientation should be correct. Otherwise, you won't be able to understand the further slides. ठीक है? कैसा देखना है कि कैल्केनियस के सामने क्यूबॉइडी है. ठीक है? And please copy the caption as well. Otherwise, you won't be able to. What is the dorsal aspect? You're looking from above or below? ऊपर से देख रहे हैं. And plantar is नीचे की तरफ से देख रहे हैं. ठीक है? Just a free hand diagram. ऐसा नहीं कि भी डी विंची वाला बना, पिकासो वाला बना देना है, ऐसा नहीं है. जस्ट समझ में आए ऐसा बनाओ, मुझे नहीं दिखाना है. Now we will be studying about the individual bones, few features and clinical anatomy, whatever is important. सब कुछ नहीं पढ़ सकते. There are many factors, right? We can't read everything. And most importantly, ossifications. When the bones get ossified. This is important. Ossification is important because किस लिए चाहिए हमें? Age determination, right? It helps in age determination. These things will be taught in forensic medicine. ठीक है? Forensic में क्वेश्चन भी आता है कि what's the importance of 18 years? ये क्वेश्चन आता है. ठीक है. Next, what are the tarsal bones? From proximal to distal. I have already taught you people. Proximal row में क्या है? Consists of which two bones? Proximal row consists of which two bones? This one is calcaneum and this one talus. And then middle row consists of cuboid and navicular. This one is not part of the middle row. They say only the cuboid bone is a part of the middle row. And the distal row consists of navicular and 3 cuneiform. Right? लिखो. Proximal row consists of talus and calcaneus. Middle row consists of navicular. And the distal row consists of 3 cuneiforms and cuboids. ठीक है? These are the basic things. These are the basic things. You have to know at least these things. अगर ये गलत बोल दिया तो फिर तो एग्जाम पे कोई आगे पूछने का मायने नहीं है. Right? I will give you the picture. बाद में देख लेना. ठीक है? And last, this one comes as a short note, sorry, MCQ. Right, not important here, but this one comes as MCQ. Talus is the only bone of the foot which is devoid of any muscular attachment. Talus is the only bone of the foot which is devoid of any muscular attachment. Right? ये लिख के रखो और स्टार मार्क करो उसमें. First of all, proximal row consists of talus and calcaneus. Middle row consists of navicular. Distal row consists of 3 cuneiform, medial, intermediate, lateral, and cuboid. Right? Talus is the only bone of the foot which is devoid of any muscular attachment. Done. Now we'll be reading about the which bone? The largest tarsal bone. Which one is the largest tarsal bone? Calcaneum. Which one? This one, this bone, right? This is the largest tarsal bone. Whatever you can, likhte raho. You have tried many things. Which part? It forms which part of our foot? Prominence of the heel. Heel wala jo hissa hai, that is the calcaneus, right? The calcaneus is the largest tarsal bone. It forms the prominence of the heel and its axis. If there is an axis, it is directed forward, upward and laterally, थोड़ा सा बाहर की तरफ. Like यहाँ से अगर if you imagine like this, ऐसे, right? Forward, upward, laterally. ठीक है? These are important for like weight bearing and all. ठीक है? Body का weight bear करने के लिए. It is which shaped? Cuboidal. You have to assume this is, and it has how many surfaces? 6 surfaces. What are those? What do you think? It is roughly cuboidal and it has 6 surfaces. Right? There are many things written here. Just copy first. I will explain. This is not very much difficult. The calcaneus can be correctly oriented and side determined using the following information. मतलब side determination कैसे करना है? The bone is elongated anterior-posteriorly. You can easily see, right? Elongated anterior-posteriorly. सामने से पीछे की तरफ है. ठीक है? Then the anterior aspect is easily distinguished from the posterior. अरे यार. As it is covered by a large articular facet, while the posterior aspect is non-articular. मतलब क्या है इसका? देखो, this is the posterior aspect, right? ये यहाँ पर आकर कोई बोन लगता है क्या? Is there any other bone? So it is non-articular, right? कोई दूसरा बोन आकर नहीं लगता है. There is no articular surface. But if you look at the anterior surface, this one is the anterior surface, right? जो लगा हुआ है. Here, which bone is this? हाँ? Cuboid bone. Cuboid bone is attached to anterior surface. Obviously, this is articular, right? There is a facet जहाँ पर आगे cuboidal bone लगता है, cuboid bone लगता है, ठीक है? That is what written here. The anterior aspect is easily distinguished क्योंकि ये articular है. यहाँ पर आगे दूसरा bone लगता है. पीछे की तरह posterior aspect में कोई दूसरा bone नहीं है. That is non-articular. ठीक है? The bone is elongated anterior posteriorly. The anterior aspect is easily distinguished from the posterior as it is covered by a large articular facet. किसके लिए? Which bone? हाँ? Yes. Well, the posterior aspect is non-articular क्योंकि यहाँ पर दूसरा कोई bone आके लगता ही नहीं है. ठीक है? Exactly the same thing. The superior aspect can be distinguished from the inferior because superior aspect में क्या लगता है? Which bone? If this is the superior aspect, यहाँ पर आके लगता है talus. There are facets because this is articular surface. यहाँ पर आके दूसरा bone लगता है. Inferiorly, is there any other bone? No, this is non-articular, right? This is what written here fancily. The superior aspect can be distinguished from the inferior as it bears 3 facets, while the inferior aspect is non-articular. यहाँ पर दूसरा कोई बोन नहीं लगता है. ठीक है? And the medial surface. If this is the medial surface, right? This is the lateral side. This is the medial surface. It can be distinguished from the lateral wall. यहाँ पर कोई ऐसा bony projection वगैरह नहीं है. There is no projection in the lateral sides. ठीक है? But in the medial side there is a bony projection. Look at the bone. This is a bony projection, right? This one supports the talus bone. This bony projection, this area. This one is present in the medial aspect, not in the lateral aspect. We can differentiate between the medial and lateral aspect on basis of this projection. This is known as sustentaculum tali. बाद में पढ़ेंगे हम लोग, ठीक है? लिखो, the medial aspect can be distinguished from the lateral aspect as it bears prominent projection. Medial aspect में bony projection है, एस्टेलाई के नाम से, lateral aspect में नहीं है, ठीक है? This is how side determination is done. Of which bone? Calcaneum. ठीक है? The calcaneus has how many surfaces? 6 surfaces. What are those? Anterior, posterior, superior, and plantar means which one? Obviously inferior वाला, नीचे वाला. Then lateral and medial. Lateral medial कैसे differentiate करना है? Obviously on the basis of bony projection, right? Anterior, posterior, superior, plantar, and lateral and medial. The anterior surface is fully covered by a large articular facet for which bone? कौन सा bone आके लगता है anterior surface में? If this is the anterior surface, I can show you the surface because यहाँ पर which bone is attached here? Cuboid bone. That's what written. The anterior surface is fully covered by a large articular facet for the cuboid bone. The posterior surface is non-articular because there is no other bone connected. Attached, right? Ignore this line, no need to write this one. It is divisible into upper, middle, inferior part, no need to write this line. Just like the posterior surface is non-articular. The posterior surface is non-articular, right? The lateral surface is more or less flat, I have already told you. And this point, put a star here, this one will be asked. The medial surface is easily distinguished on the basis of what? There is bony projection named sustentaculum tali. ठीक है? That projects medially from its anterior and upper part. If this is the anterior part, right? This is the anterior portion of the which bone? Calcaneus, right? So anterior and upper part से आता है this bony projection. This projection supports talus bone. Talus bone को support देता है ये वाला. ठीक है? The medial surface is easily distinguished as it bears a large projection called the sustentaculum tali that projects medially from its anterior and upper part. ठीक है? The superior surface bears 3 facets, anterior, medial and posterior, that articulate with which bone? Superior surface calcaneus के ऊपर के कौन सा bone है? Talus bone. That's what written here. ठीक है? Even if you can't remember all these things, anterior, middle, posterior, at least remember the superior surface bears 3 facets, which articulate with talus bone. That's why I told you to draw that picture. एटलीस्ट इतना तो याद रहे कि सुपीरियर सरफेस में आगे टेलस बोन आके लगता है, ठीक है? इन द पोस्टीरियर एस्पेक्ट, ओके, इन द पोस्टीरियर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द प्लैंटर सरफेस देयर इज अ ट्यूबरसिटी, ठीक है? देयर इज अ ट्यूबरसिटी नोन एज कैल्केनियल ट्यूबरसिटी. देयर इज अ क्लिनिकल इंपॉर्टेंस, आई विल टीच यू लेटर. The plantar surface of the calcaneus shows a prominence in its posterior part known as calcaneal tuberosity. Plantar surface ये है, posterior aspect this one is the calcaneal tuberosity. Calcaneal tuberosity. There are spar formations. Spar means growth होनी, ठीक है? Which is very much painful. देखा है कभी किसी को चलते हुए हिल पे दर्द होता है? They are like bony projections, ठीक है? होता है after injuries and all. If there is over repair, ज़्यादा हिल हो गया, ज़्यादा ग्रोथ हो गया, usually seen in players, sportsmen में दिखता है और old age में भी दिखता है, ठीक है? Ossification. The primary center comes at the age of the primary center for ossification of calcaneum comes at the age of 3 to 3rd month of intrauterine life means माँ के पेट पे, womb पे, yes. and the secondary center comes between 6 to 8 years, and it fuses by 14 to 16 years. No need to write everything, just write primary center third month, secondary center 6 to 8 years, and fuses 14 to 16 years. ठीक है, तो ऐसे लिखो प्राइमरी सेंटर 3 months in uterine life, secondary center comes by 6 to 8 years and fuses by 14 to 16 years. 14 to 16 years. ठीक है, the calcaneus forms the which part? Heel part, right? It can get injured in which section? कैसे इंजुरी हो सकता है? If it forms the heel area, okay. If it forms the heel area, then injury कैसे हो सकता है? What do you think? Yes, if there is fall from height, ऊपर से अगर किसी ने jump मारा, then obviously we touch the heel, right? Then there can be a fracture. Clinical anatomy: fracture of the calcaneum results by a fall from a height. Which area gets fractured in? Forced inversion. What is the inversion? Which action is inversion? This one. This one. If in case of forced inversion, which area can get injured? That sustentaculum tali. ठीक है, जो medial surface में जो projection था. And the fracture can happen in case of fall from height. Very basic thing. Obviously, this bone forms the heel area. अगर ऊपर से कोई जब मरता है तो there can be injury or fracture. ठीक है, सब कुछ मत लिखो. Like fracture of calcaneum associated with fall from height. Calcaneum may develop a spar which is very much painful. ठीक है, I will show you a spar. This is a spar. See, this is an X-ray of किसका X-ray है? हाथ पैर पेट किसका है? पैर का है. So if this is the spar formation, small growth. ठीक है, obviously you can guess, right? अगर मेरे पैर में ऐसा कुछ हो गया, लेकिन कील घुसने वाला है, ऐसा है, right? It will be obviously painful. ठीक है, very much commonly found this one. Which bone is this? Obviously calcaneum, and this is the calcaneum spar. ठीक है. Now talus. Talus is the calcaneus was the largest, and talus is the second largest. I have already told you people about if this is the head portion, this one is the body. In between head and body, this constriction is neck. Articulation में this one is articular area. This one is for lateral malleolus, and this one is for medial malleolus. This is what written here. लिखो, the talus is the second largest tarsal bone. It lies between which two bones? It lies between, नीचे कौन सा वाला बोन है? Calcaneus. ऊपर tibia का लगता है, tibia का लगता है यहाँ पर ट्रोक्लिया में, right? It lies between tibia and calcaneum, and it has how many parts? Body, head and neck. In between body and head, জলদি আসবে চোখে? না খারাপ পাবো না, দিয়ে আসলে দিয়ে আসো. ठीक है. Now write about the side determination. The rounded head is directed किस तरफ है? If this is the rounded head, this is directed, पैर ऐसे होता है ना, this is directed forward. The trochlear articular surface of the body, that is this surface, directed upward. Trochlea is directed upward. The body bears a large triangular facet. कौन सी साइड में? Triangular facet. This one is laterally, and a comma shaped facet. This one is medially. You can see, right? This is the comma shaped facet. This is placed medially, and this is the triangular facet. It's placed laterally. ठीक है? Right. The rounded head is directed forward. The trochlear articular surface of the body is directed upward. The body bears a large triangular facet laterally and a comma shaped facet medially. ये देख के हम we can identify. ठीक है? So this is the left-sided talus bone. Anatomical position. Anatomical position. Talus is held कैसे? Horizontally, and head is placed anteriorly, right? And the body पीछे की तरफ होता है posteriorly. This is easy, right? Talus is held horizontally with head placed anteriorly and body placed posteriorly. Easy. Head सामने की तरफ होता है, body पीछे की तरफ होता है. मैं फिर से बता रहा हूँ. This is the body. ठीक है? This is the head region. And बीच में जो constriction है, that constricted area is this constriction is the neck, obviously. If this one is my head, this one is my body, this area is the neck. ठीक है? I hope this one is done, right? मैंने हमने पहले भी देखा ही है. Just for the orientations. फिर से देख लो. क्यूबॉइड बोन के पीछे है कैल्केनियस, सामने है फिफ्थ एंड फोर्थ मेटाटार्सल. नेविकुलर बोन के पीछे है हेड ऑफ द टेलस, सामने है 3 क्यूनिफॉर्म बोन्स, राइट? और क्यूनिफॉर्म के पीछे क्या है? पीछे है नेविकुलर और सामने है फर्स्ट, सेकंड एंड थर्ड मेटाटार्सल्स. ठीक है? The bone has a head, neck and body. We have already told you. The talus has a neck, head and body. Head is directed forward. सामने की तरफ होता है, right? Head is directed forward, medially and slightly downward. So कैसे होगा? Forward, medially मतलब बॉडी की तरफ और थोड़ा नीचे की तरफ. दिस इज हाउ द हेड इज प्लेस्ड. हेड ऑफ द टेलस इज प्लेस्ड फॉरवर्ड, मीडियली एंड स्लाइटली डाउनवर्ड. फॉरवर्ड, मीडियली एंड स्लाइटली डाउनवर्ड. सी. दिस वन इज डाउनवर्ड, राइट? दिस वन इज प्लेस्ड स्लाइटली मीडियली एंड ऑब्वियसली फॉरवर्ड, सामने की तरफ है. ठीक है? And its anterior surface, first write this one, I will explain. The anterior surface presents a convex articular surface which articulates with the concavity of, क्या बोला था? Which bone? टेलस के सामने कौन सा वाला बोन है? नेविकुलर, राइट? Convexity and concavity you can appreciate here. ठीक है? The anterior surface presents a convex articular surface which articulates with the concavity of the navicular bone. Just पहला वाला जो पिक्चर ड्रॉ करवाया है वो याद रखना है. Everything will be easy. अगर वही गलत हो गया तो फिर याद नहीं रहेगा. ठीक है? टेलस के हेड के सामने एंटीरियर सरफेस में it articulates with the navicular bone. ठीक है? This one is the lateral surface, right? सामने की तरफ anterolateral surface, सामने की तरफ बाहर की तरफ. Anterolateral surface connects, articulates with which bone? If this one is the anterior and anterolateral surface connects with, articulates with which bone? Calcaneus, right? This is what written. Anterolateral facet articulates with the last point, anterior facet of calcaneus. Even if you can't remember this facet word, just remember the bone. The anterior lateral facet articulates with the calcaneus. ठीक है? Middle facet articulates with the spring ligament. You have to remember this. Whenever you read about the theory, then you will be able to understand. This ligament, what is this spring ligament? I will show you a picture later on. उस पर भी पता चलेगा. And the posterior facet is largest and articulates with the middle facet of which bone? Let me show it to you. Posterior facet articulates with which bone? Posterior facet of talus posterior, it articulates with which bone? Posterior facet is largest, articulates with the middle facet of calcaneus and forms a plain synovial subtalar joint. This subtalar joint, this one comes as a short note. ठीक है, put a star mark, we'll read about it later also. This subtalar joint and radioulnar joint. These two things come as a short note. Listen, okay, one thing. Do you people have the question papers of previous year? You don't have the previous year university question papers. It is important to collect all these things. First, you people try. अगर मिलता है तो फिर collect it from AGMC or TMC or whatever you, if possible. If you can't, then tell me, then I will do it for you. ये भी हम ही कर देंगे, कोई बात नहीं. ठीक है, पहले ट्राई तो करो कि अगर मिले तो फिर तो अच्छा है, अगर नहीं मिले तो फिर वो भी हम ही कर देंगे, कोई बात नहीं. ठीक है. Posterior facet is largest and articulates with the middle facet of calcaneus. एग्जाम पे टाइम पे होता है ना, क्या क्या पढ़ना होता है, किताब में तो बहुत कुछ है, वो ही क्या क्या पढ़ना होता है आता है प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर से, PYQ से. ठीक है. सो दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट. ऐसा क्या करना होता है पता है, बाकी कॉलेजेस में चलता है ऐसा, कोई ये बाकी चैप्टर इज लार्जेस्ट, आर्टिकुलेट्स विद द मिडल फेसेट ऑफ कैल्केनियस एंड फॉर्म्स अ प्लेन साइनोवियल सबटेलर जॉइंट. मिडल फेसेट आर्टिकुलेट्स विद स्प्रिंग लिगामेंट एंड एंट्रोलेटरल फेसेट आर्टिकुलेट्स विद अगेन द कैल्केनियस. द नेक, लिखो लिखो. The neck is a construction between head and the body. और एक चीज, अगर मुझे कलेक्ट करना है, if you want me to collect, at least मुझे टाइम देके बताना पड़ेगा. एग्जाम के एक दिन पहले नहीं बोल सकता कि सर कलेक्ट करके दो. ठीक है. It is a construction between head and the body. It projects forward and medially from the body, making an angle of. If this is the body, it is obviously slightly medially projected, right? It forms an angle of 140 degree neck body angle. It projects forward and medially from the body, making an angle of 150 degree with the body, known as the neck body angle. ठीक है. neck body angle, it makes 150 degree. लिखो. The body, which area is the body? Body of the talus, this one. Body is the cuboidal in shape. And it has how many surfaces? No, it has 5 surfaces. What are those? Superior ऊपर की तरफ, inferior नीचे की तरफ, medial, lateral and posterior. ठीक है. इस पे कोई anterior surface क्यों नहीं है? Anterior surface क्यों नहीं है इस पे? Anteriorly क्या है? Obviously there is head and neck, right? That's why there are 5 surfaces. Anteriorly there is neck and head. Superior surface, कौन सा वाला एरिया? This area. कौन सा बोन आके लगता है? Which bone articulates here? Tibia. This one? Lateral surface. Which part comes here? Lateral malleolus. This one? Medial malleolus. That's what written here. Inferior surface is? Okay, I will show it later. Right, first. Superior surface, it presents. Superior surface, it presents trochlear articular surface being wide. Anteriorly, it articulates with the distal surface of the tibia. No need to write these things, right? At least write it presents trochlear articular surface and it articulates with the distal surface of the tibia. Tibia आके लगता है यहाँ पर. ठीक है. Inferior surface, it presents a large concave facet which articulates with the posterior facet of the calcaneus to form the subtalar joint. Inferior surface में obviously कौन सा bone लगता है? If this is the inferior surface, which bone articulates here? Calcaneus आके लगता है inferior surface में. Superior surface में लगता है tibia. That's what written here fancily. It presents a large oval concave facet You won't be asked to show the facets because it is articulated foot. If अगर दिखाना है तो फिर इसको खोलना पड़ेगा पूरा, ठीक है? It presents a large oval concave facet which articulates with the posterior facet of the calcaneus to form the which joint? Subtalar joints. Subtalar joints. We will read about the joints later today. Just the names and the bones forming those joints. ठीक है? The medial surface. Its upper part presents a comma-shaped articular facet. I have shown you, right? This one is the comma-shaped articular facet. This one is the comma-shaped articular facet, which articulates with the which bone? Medial malleolus. मतलब which part? Medial malleolus. Okay? और lateral surface में लगेगा. It presents a triangular. दिखा है मैंने, right? Triangular facet articulates with the which part? Lateral malleolus. Lateral malleolus. Now I want to teach you कि lateral malleolus कौन सी बोन पे है और medial malleolus कौन सी बोन पे है. If I ask you, मुझे पता है कि maximum of you, most of you won't be able to tell. लेकिन at least you have to read it. इतना तो पता होना चाहिए कि medial malleolus किस पे है. ठीक है? और lateral malleolus किस पे है. Posterior surface, it is narrow and projects backward. That's the posterior process of talus. ठीक है? Talus ossifies from one center only by 6 months of intrauterine life. Written, done right? हो गया? Ossification. The talus ossifies from one center, which appears during the 6th month of intrauterine life. Intrauterine life मतलब वही सेम चीज बिफोर बर्थ. इंट्रायूटराइन मतलब व्हाट इज इंट्रायूटराइन पता है? यूटरस के अंदर. तो व्हाट इज यूटरस? व्हाट इज यूटरस? वो भी गायनी में नहीं पढ़ेंगे, वो एनाटॉमी में ही पढ़ना है, वो एब्डोमेन में पढ़ेंगे हम लोग. ठीक है? लिखो क्लिनिकल एनाटॉमी. फ्रैक्चर ऑफ नेक ऑफ टेलस. लुक एट मी. इसका जो ब्लड सप्लाई है टेलस में, बॉडी पोर्शन में जो ब्लड सप्लाई होता है यूजुअली ऐसा होता है कि कम्स फ्रॉम द बिहाइंड, ऐसे घूम के पीछे की तरफ से आता है. ठीक है? इफ दिस इज द बॉडी पार्ट, द ब्लड सप्लाई कम्स ऐसे राउंड होकर पीछे से आके हेड नेक पास होकर फिर बॉडी की तरफ आता है. सो इफ देयर इज अ फ्रैक्चर इन द नेक रीजन, द ब्लड सप्लाई टू द बॉडी विल बी हैम्पर्ड. राइट? ऐसे अगर ब्लड सप्लाई ऐसे हो रहा है, यहाँ पर कुछ फ्रैक्चर हो गया, द ब्लड सप्लाई टू द बॉडी विल बी हैम्पर्ड. अगर ऐसा हुआ तो ऑब्वियसली यू नो ब्लड सप्लाई इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर हीलिंग. तो अच्छे से हीलिंग नहीं होगा. इफ देयर इज नो हीलिंग, इट विल रिजल्ट इन avascular necrosis. There is a term called as avascular necrosis or non-union. लगेगा ही नहीं. Or even there can be death of that bone, which is known as necrosis of the bone. हो सकता है. ठीक है? देखो, the fracture neck of talus occurs due to the forceful dorsiflexion of foot. Forceful dorsiflexion of the foot. What is the dorsiflexion? Which one is dorsiflexion? Or plantar flexion means? Dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. See, it sometimes occurs due to the forceful dorsiflexion of foot. The artery supplying the talus enters through the front part of the neck and passes backward. पीछे की तरफ आता है. These arteries are damaged in fracture of neck of talus and cause delayed union or necrosis of the which segment? किस तरफ? अगर सामने की तरफ सप्लाई यहाँ पर से फ्रैक्चर हो रहा है, so the posterior segment will be hampered, affected here, right? पीछे की तरफ इफेक्ट होगा. ब्लड सप्लाई ऐसे घूम के आता है पीछे की तरफ, यहाँ पर फ्रैक्चर होता है तो posterior segment will be affected here. ठीक है? This one comes as explain why. ठीक है? In case of fracture of neck of talus, why is there delayed union of posterior segment? ठीक है? Done. और जितना लिख लिया हो गया, बाकी बाद में लिख लेना। नेविकुलर, इसका शेप क्या है? बोट शेपेड। हाउ टू रिमेंबर? नेवी रिलेटेड टू बोट शेप। ठीक है, एक्चुअली ऐसा नहीं है, मैंने बता रहा हूँ। ठीक है, द नेविकुलर बोन इज बोट शेपेड. इट इज सिचुएटेड इन द which side? See, if this is the foot, which side? This one is medial side, medial side. And the front of which bone? Front of, उसके सामने कौन सा, पीछे कौन सा वाला बोन है? If this is the navicular bone, पीछे कौन सा वाला बोन है? Talus. In front of the head of the talus, and behind which bone? These three cuneiform, right? You have to at least know the orientation. ठीक है, नेविकुलर के पीछे है टेलस, सामने की तरफ है three cuneiform. That's what written here. The navicular bone is boat shaped. It is situated on the medial side of the foot and in front of the head of the talus and behind the three cuneiform bones. ठीक है, the navicular bone articulates proximally with the which bone? भी obviously ऊपर जो लिखा है वो ही लिखा है नीचे भी. It articulates proximally with which bone? Talus. पीछे की तरफ talus bone लगता है, और distally with the three cuneiform, और laterally which bone? पीछे की तरफ है proximally talus, distally cuneiform, laterally cuboid. ठीक है, the anterior surface is convex. I can't show you the anterior surface because this is articulated foot, right? Exam पे भी दिखाने के लिए बोलेगा नहीं, but you have to at least know. The anterior surface is convex and divided into three facets. For the which bone? सामने तीन cuneiform होता है, इसके लिए तीन facet होता है, एक आके एक facet पे लगता है, right? The anterior surface is convex and divided into three facets for the three cuneiform bones. The posterior surface is concave for articulation with the which bone? Talus bone. Anterior surface is convex. There are three facets for three cuneiform bones. Posterior surface is concave. यहाँ पर आके लगता है which bone? Talus. The plantar surface is नीचे की तरफ, obviously plantar surface is नॉन आर्टिकुलर ओनली. उस पर कोई दूसरा नॉन आर्टिकुलर मतलब दूसरा कोई बोन आके लगता नहीं है यहाँ पर, राइट? द प्लांटर सरफेस इज स्मॉल एंड इट इज रफ एंड नॉन आर्टिकुलर. द डॉर्सल सरफेस इज, please write this one, rough for attachment of ligaments. The dorsal surface is rough for attachment of the ligaments. The medial surface has a blunt and prominent tuberosity directed downward. Which one is the medial surface? This one, right? This one we are talking about. This area, you can see the medial surface has a blunt and prominent tuberosity directed downwards, नीचे की तरफ, right? You could see, right? This one, if this is, तुम लोग अगर पढ़ोगे और बोन देखोगे तो फिर obviously you will be able to identify. Just you have to know which one is the medial side and which one is the lateral side. So this is the medial side and this is the prominent tuberosity directed downwards. Shop, yes, this one, that one only. Okay. The lateral surface is rough and irregular, but frequently has a facet for which bone? Laterally, which bone is there? Obviously cuboid. The lateral surface is rough. You won't be able to appreciate the surface here because it is articulated foot bone, right? लगा हुआ है already. ठीक है? But frequently has a facet for cuboid bone. Just you have to know the orientation. कि बोन कहाँ पर है, कैसे है, सामने कौन सा बोन है, पीछे कौन सा बोन है. ठीक है? Ossification. It gets ossified from a primary center at the age of 3 years. That is third year of life. पूरा लाइन लिखने की जरूरत नहीं, जस्ट ऐसे लिखो ओसिफ. प्राइमरी सेंटर थर्ड ईयर, प्राइमरी सेंटर थर्ड ईयर. ठीक है? एंड द क्यूबॉइड बोन, द क्यूबॉइड बोन ऑब्वियसली कौन सा शेप है, क्यूबॉइडल शेप। क्यूबॉइड एग्जांपल, क्यूबॉइड शेप का एग्जांपल क्या है? मैं पूछ रहा हूँ इसलिए क्योंकि सबको इंग्लिश, सब थोड़ी ना इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल से आता है, बहुत लोगों को पता भी नहीं हो सकता है व्हाट इज क्यूबॉइड। ईट वगैरह ऐसा होता है ना, ये रूम भी होता है राइट, क्यूबॉइड शेप, ठीक है। फिर से देखो एक बार, क्यूबॉइड, क्यूबॉइड के पीछे कौन सा बोन है, फिर से देखो एक बार, देयर इज कैलकेनियस, सामने सामने फिफ्थ एंड फोर्थ मेटाटार्सल्स, और laterally there is, no sir, not laterally, medially there is lateral cuneiform, वो आएगा फिर से यहाँ पर काम पे। The cuboid is the lateral bone of the distal row of the tarsus. Cuboid is the lateral bone, right? This is the lateral most bone. This is the lateral most bone, right? Lateral most bone of the distal roof of the tarsus. Situated in front of the, situated in front of the, किसके सामने है, calcaneum, and behind the fourth and fifth metatarsal, fourth and fifth metatarsal. It has how many surfaces? 6 surfaces. It has 6 surfaces. Obviously this one is held anteroposteriorly. Foot ऐसा ही होता है, anteroposteriorly placed होता है, right? This one is placed anteroposteriorly. 6 surfaces you can tell, right? 6 surface क्या हो सकता है यहाँ पर, anteroposterior, medial, lateral, superior, inferior, ठीक है। Nodal position, cuboid is held anteroposteriorly. Features: the proximal surface is concavo convex for articulation with which bone? Proximal surface, पीछे की तरफ कौन सा bone है? Calcaneum. Just you have to know the orientation, just now orientation. उसके बाद you people will be able to tell everything. The proximal surface is concavo convex for articulation with the calcaneum. अभी इसके तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते, ये concavo convex समझा दूँ. This is a fact only. You have to remember this one. ठीक है? The proximal surface is concavo convex for articulation with calcaneum. The distal surface is also articular. क्या लगता है distal surface में? सामने क्या था? सामने क्या था? Fifth and fourth metatarsal, right? The distal surface is also articular. It is divided by, but ignore this line, just write. It articulates with fourth and fifth metatarsal bones. Ignore this line. Just write this one, the fourth and fifth metatarsal bones. The dorsal surface is rough for the attachment of ligaments. It is directed upward and laterally. Dorsal मतलब ऊपर की तरफ, right? The dorsal surface is rough for the attachment of ligaments. It is directed upward and laterally. So if I show you, you can easily see if this bone is directed slightly outwards, right? देखो थोड़ा बाहर की तरफ है, ठीक है? The dorsal surface is rough for the attachment of ligaments and it is directed upward and laterally. Upward and laterally. The lateral surface is, ignore this point, no need to write this one, to write this one. The medial surface is extensive and being partly articular and partly non-articular. Medial surface is extensive and being partly articular and partly non-articular. Just the orientation, just the orientation. देखो इस तरफ कहाँ कौन सा बोन आगे लगता है? Which bone is this? This one, this one, this one. Lateral cuneiform, and this one navicular. These two bones are in connection with this surface, right? Medial surface में कौन सा है? Lateral cuneiform and navicular, right? That's what written here. The medial surface is extensive and being partly articular, partly non-articular. It articulates with the lateral cuneiform bone, and proximal to this there is a small facet which articulates with the navicular bone. इतना कुछ अगर याद भी ना रहे, एटलीस्ट याद रखो medial surface में कौन सा bone articulate होता है? Lateral cuneiform, part of the lateral cuneiform and part of the navicular bone. ठीक है? सब कुछ अगर इतना फैंसी कुछ अगर याद भी ना रहे, एटलीस्ट रिमेंबर दिस, लेटरल यूनिफॉर्म एंड नेविकुलर। अगर समझ में ना आए कि कैसे है, जस्ट लुक एट द पिक्चर, समझ में आएगा। यहाँ ये दिस वन इज लेटरल यूनिफॉर्म, दिस वन इज द नेविकुलर बोन, राइट। Cuboid bone ossifies from one center only, appears just before birth. The cuboid bone ossifies from one center, which appears just before birth. Just before birth. Cuneiform. How many cuneiforms are there? 3 cuneiforms there. Cuneiform का मतलब ही है wedge shaped. Wedge shaped, right? Wedge shaped. These bones are wedge shaped, 3 in number, medial, intermediate and lateral. ये ब्रैकेट वाला नहीं लिखना है, नहीं चाहिए, बस इतना लिखो, medial, intermediate and lateral. The medial cuneiform, the medial cuneiform. Which one is the medial? This one. कौन सा वाला सबसे बड़ा है, क्या लगता है? Which one is the biggest? Which one is the largest? Medial cuneiform is the largest, right? देख के ही पता चलता है, this one is the largest. सबसे छोटा वाला? Which one is the smallest? Intermediate, बीच वाला, ठीक है? The medial cuneiform is the largest and the intermediate cuneiform is the smallest. Again the picture, the proximal surfaces of cuneiform articulates with the which bone? Proximal surfaces of the cuneiform articulates with the which bone? Navicular. पीछे की तरफ कौन सा bone है? Which bone? Navicular. और distally? Distally? लेटरल इस मीडियल क्यूनिफॉर्म के साथ लगता है कौन सा वाला? व्हिच बोन? फर्स्ट मेटाटार्सल विद द इंटरमीडिएट वन सेकंड मेटाटार्सल विद द लेटरल वन थर्ड मेटाटार्सल। दैट्स व्हाट रिटन हियर। लिखो, प्रॉक्सिमल सरफेस ऑफ क्यूनिफॉर्म आर्टिकुलेट विद द नेविकुलर बोन, द डिस्टल सरफेस ऑफ मीडियल क्यूनिफॉर्म आर्टिकुलेट विद द बेस ऑफ फर्स्ट मेटाटार्सल, फर्स्ट मेटाटार्सल, डिस्टल सरफेस ऑफ द इंटरमीडिएट क्यूनिफॉर्म आर्टिकुलेट्स विद द बेस ऑफ, अरे वो तो वही तो बताया ना, ये भी देखने से चाहिए, देखने की जरूरत थोड़ी है। दिस वन, द डिस्टल सरफेस ऑफ मीडियल क्यूनिफॉर्म आर्टिकुलेट्स विद द बेस ऑफ द फर्स्ट मेटाटार्सल, इंटरमीडिएट वन लगता है किसके साथ? सेकंड मेटाटार्सल के, और लेटरल वन आर्टिकुलेट्स विद द थर्ड मेटाटार्सल, राइट। द डिस्टल सरफेस ऑफ इंटरमीडिएट क्यूनिफॉर्म आर्टिकुलेट्स विद द बेस ऑफ second metatarsal. The distal surface of lateral cuneiform articulates with the base of third metatarsal. Write about the ossifications. Each cuneiform ossifies from one center. कब आता है? Lateral cuneiform, just ऐसे पूरा ऐसे मत लिखो, just write lateral cuneiform by first year. During the second year comes medial cuneiform, and during the third year इंटरमीडिएट क्यूनिफॉर्म, ठीक है? ये फर्स्ट ईयर सेकंड ईयर थर्ड ईयर कौन सा वाला है? ये मेडिकल कॉलेज का फर्स्ट ईयर सेकंड ईयर नहीं है, आफ्टर बर्थ, राइट। ड्यूरिंग द सेकंड ईयर इट कम्स इन द मीडियल क्यूनिफॉर्म, और थर्ड ईयर में आता है इंटरमीडिएट क्यूनिफॉर्म में, ठीक है? फर्स्ट ईयर में आता है लेटरल क्यूनिफॉर्म में। अभी ये क्यों बता रहा हूँ? दिस आर द आइडियाज फॉर निमोनिक्स। लोगों को याद रखने के लिए साल निमोनिक्स चाहिए होता है ना, तो कैसे निमोनिक बनाना पड़ता है इसी के साथ कि फर्स्ट ईयर हमारे लेटरल क्यूनिफॉर्म में आना चाहिए अभी, ठीक है? आप लोग फर्स्ट ईयर में पढ़ रहे हो, इसके साथ जस्ट कोरिलेट करके लोग निमोनिक्स बनाते हैं, ठीक है? अगर नहीं लिखा है तो फिर पिक्चर ले लो। अगेन, What are these bones? Metatarsal. हमने कहाँ पर पढ़ा था ऐसा बोन? कार्पल में, मेटाकार्पल पढ़ा था हम लोगों ने, राइट? हैंड बोन्स में मेटाकार्पल। काउंटिंग कैसे करते हैं मेटाकार्पल का? Which one is the first metacarpal? Thumb वाला, राइट? इसमें we count lateral to medially, but in foot we count medial to laterally. This is the basic difference. But आसानी से याद रखने के लिए थंब भी फर्स्ट मेटाकार्पल है और ग्रेट टो भी फर्स्ट मेटाकार्पल ही है, ठीक है, ये मेटाटार्सल ही है, ठीक है। लो, there are metatarsal bones. These are 5 miniature long bones. The 5 metatarsal bones constitute metatarsus. These are numbered from medial to lateral side as first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Right? The metatarsus are held कैसे? Obviously, ये bone anteroposteriorly, right? These are held anteroposteriorly. And each metatarsal consists of 3 parts. The distal end, which one is the distal end? This one, distal end this one is the head region. This one, base. और बीच में shaft. Head, base, shaft. Head, base, shaft. ठीक है? Each metatarsal consists of 3 parts. Distal end नहीं लिखना है, बस इतना लिख दो फॉर हेड, बॉडी और शाफ्ट, और प्रॉक्सिमल एंड में होता है बेस। अभी देखो, लुक एट मी, व्हिच वन इज द शॉर्टेस्ट? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? सबसे छोटा कौन सा वाला है? व्हिच वन इज द शॉर्टेस्ट? फोर्थ वन नीचे की तरफ, इधर भी एक्सटेंशन है। फर्स्ट वन इज द शॉर्टेस्ट एंड व्हिच वन इज द थिकेस्ट? फर्स्ट वन इज द थिकेस्ट, राइट? देखने में पता चलता है। फर्स्ट मेटाटार्सल, इट इज द शॉर्टेस्ट, थिकेस्ट एंड स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट. Second metatarsal is longest. No need to write this point. वो हम साथ में लास्ट में लिखेंगे. No need to write this point number 2. Second metatarsal is the longest metatarsal and third metatarsal no need to write also this one also. ये भी नहीं लिखना है. Leave it. First metatarsal, these are factual things, right? First metatarsal is the shortest, thickest and strongest. Second metatarsal is the longest. Second metatarsal is the longest. You can see this one is the longest, right? Fourth metatarsal. Wait. The lateral side of base projects. Oh, write about this fifth metatarsal. Ignore this one. Write about this fifth metatarsal. The lateral side of its base projects proximally and slightly laterally to form a large tuberosity, also known as styloid process. Which one is the styloid process? I have already shown you in the picture. Which one is the styloid process? Fifth metatarsal में यहाँ पर है styloid process. There is a chance of fracture here. ठीक है? This is the styloid process. This is the fifth one, right? First, second, third, fourth, fifth. This one is the styloid process, right? Fifth metatarsal. The lateral side of its base projects proximally. The lateral side of the base. This is the base region, right? The lateral side of the base projects proximally and slightly laterally to form a tuberosity known as styloid process. ठीक है? Styloid process. This one is the important. What is the articular surface? का articular surface का shape क्या है? And किस bone के साथ लगता है? ठीक है? First metatarsal. Write it. First metatarsal, kidney shaped. Second metatarsal, triangular. Third metatarsal, again triangular. Fourth metatarsal, quadrangular. And fifth metatarsal, again triangular. ठीक है? अच्छा पहले ये देखो. Look at the picture first. This one. First metatarsal. It articulates with which bone? Medial cuneiform. Second metatarsal, intermediate. Third metatarsal, lateral. और ये fourth and fifth with cuboid. Easy, right? That's what written here in this. First metatarsal with the medial cuneiform, second metatarsal with the intermediate, third with the lateral cuneiform, and fourth and fifth with the cuboid surface. ये जो आर्टिकुलर सरफेस है इसका शेप है ये। फर्स्ट में किडनी, सेकंड में ट्रायंगुलर, थर्ड में ट्रायंगुलर, फोर्थ में क्वाड्रेंगुलर। ठीक है, याद कैसे रखना है, ये फर्स्ट है किडनी शेपेड, फोर्थ है क्वाड्रेंगुलर, 4 4। ठीक है, फोर्थ वाला देखो ये क्वाड्रेंगुलर 4, फर्स्ट है किडनी, बाकी सब ट्रायंगुलर। ठीक है, फर्स्ट किडनी शेपेड, 4 नंबर क्वाड्रेंगुलर, बाकी सारे ट्रायंगुलर। ठीक है, टेक ए पिक्चर ऑफ दिस वन। ओसिफिकेशन, each metatarsal ossifies from 2 center. Obviously one is primary, one is secondary. Primary center for shaft of all the metatarsal appear during when? कहाँ पर आता है? 9th week of intrauterine life, except for the shaft of first metatarsal which appears during 10th week. बाकी सबका आता है 9th week में, just shaft of first metatarsal का आता है 10th week में. A secondary center comes during the 3rd to 4th year in the head of all the metatarsal. Again except in first metatarsal. कहाँ पर आता है first metatarsal में? बाकी सबका आता है head पे secondary center, but first metatarsal का आता है in the base. And all of them join with the shaft during 17 to 20 years. 17 to 20 years. What is the importance of this 17 to 20 years? Again in age estimation. Depending on this ossification, we can guess if the person's age is less than 20 or more than 17. ठीक है, फ्यूज हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ है उसके बेसिस पे हम डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं. इट विल बी टॉट इन फॉरेंसिक, अभी समझ में नहीं आएगा. ठीक है, हमको याद, हम गेस बता सकते हैं कि 20 ईयर्स के नीचे और 70 ईयर्स के ऊपर है क्या. ठीक है, नो नीड टू राइट दिस वन, जस्ट रीड वंस. मेटाटार्सल और मेटाकार्पल में डिफरेंस क्या है? No need to take pictures also, this one is not important. I will also give you the PDF. ठीक है, metatarsals are obviously more massive, stronger, right? पैरों के bones stronger होता है, and the metacarpals are less massive or strong. Most important point is this one, numbered 1 to 5 from. पैर में कैसे होता है? Medial to laterally. Metacarpals में lateral to medially. Lateral to medially. Right? Clinical anatomy. Fracture of the, मैंने बताया था ना, fracture of styloid process. Styloid process. It occurs during which action? Forced inversion. Forced inversion of the forefoot. और the tendon of peroneus brevis, यहाँ पर आके लगता है peroneus brevis. ठीक है, यहाँ पर लगता है. If there is avulsion, avulsion मतलब ऐसे करके आ जाता है पूरा. ठीक है, उसमें होता है fracture of, जब avulsion होता है साथ में this area also gets injured, fracture हो जाता है, उसको बोलते हैं fracture of the tuberosity और styloid process. ठीक है, एटलीस्ट इतना याद रखना है कि styloid process कौन से मेटाटार्सल पे है? Fifth metatarsal पे. It is associated with fifth metatarsal. ठीक है, it usually occurs due to forced inversion of the forefoot when the tendon of peroneus brevis pulls off the styloid process leading to its avulsion. Avulsion मतलब fracture होके पूरा चला जाना साथ. ठीक है, मार्च फ्रैक्चर. मार्च मतलब व्हाट इज मार्च? मार्च महीने का नहीं है, vigorous march past, राइट? बहुत जोर से कहाँ पर करते हैं, देखा है ना, वाघा बॉर्डर में दिखाता है फोर्स, बहुत vigorous एक्शन, बहुत जोर से करते हैं, तभी होता है फ्रैक्चर ऑफ शाफ्ट और नेक ऑफ किसका? सेकेंड एंड थर्ड मेटाटार्सल ड्यू टू एग्रेसिव प्रोलॉन्ग मार्च पास्ट बाय द सोल्जर्स व्हिच इज नोन एज phalanges. How many phalanges are there? लिखो, this one you have to write. I've already told you, right? There are 14 phalanges, right? 2 for the, which one? Grade 2. Thumb nahi, grade 2, okay? And 3 for other 4 toes, right? As compared to phalanges of the hand, these are much smaller in size and the shaft particularly of, actually ignore these things, just write this one. There are 14 phalanges in each foot, 2 for great toe and 3 for each of the other toes. ठीक है, ignore these things, just write this one, 2 for the great toe and 3 for each of other toes. Ossification, this is important, you have to mark up this one, ये रट्टा मारना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. लिखो, ये लिख के रखो. Each phalanx ossifies from two centers, one primary center and secondary center. Secondary center आता है किसमें? Base में, और primary center आता है shaft में. And these are the numbers. These are factual informations. Nothing to explain here. Then we will read about two small topics. It will take like 5 to 7 minutes each. The arches of the foot and the joints. We will just read about the bones. कौन सा bone joint form करता है और arch में कौन सा bone होता है. Do you know what is the arch of foot? Arch किसको बोलते हैं? Which one is the arch? This one is the sole. देखा है ना? पैर कैसा होता है? Like this only. This is the arching. ठीक है? There are longitudinal arches too and two transverse arches. The कौन सा bone ये arch form करता है? We won't be reading in details, but at least the bones. कौन सा bone arch form करता है? What's the use of this arching? Do you know? कैसे है ये? क्यों होता है ये? Yes, questions like action. These are for weight bearing. If you jump, this acts almost like a spring. You land on the hill, right? Then the weight bearing, ठीक है, अपना बॉडी का वेट लेना पड़ता है, तो इट एक्ट्स लाइक ए स्प्रिंग. तो हिल ऐसा होता है पैर, तो इवनली द वेट गेट्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड ताकि इंजुरी ना हो. अगर जिसका ये नहीं है, फ्लैट फुटेड है, यू नो राइट, द सोल्जर्स, अगर कोई आर्मी या फिर फौज में अगर कोई इंटरव्यू देने जाता है फिजिकल में, अगर फ्लैट फुट होता है तो रिजेक्ट हो जाता है, राइट? रिजेक्ट होता है क्योंकि एक्टिविटी करने में थोड़ा दिक्कत होता है ऑब्वियसली, ठीक है. यू कैन जंप तो कर सकते हो, लाइक अच्छे से नहीं कर पाओगे. पता है ना, किसी को सुना है कभी फ्लैट फुट के बारे में? हाँ, बाकी क्या होता है आई डोंट नो, मेरा नहीं है तो आप पता नहीं है. Now the joints of the foot. Joints of the foot. पैर में कौन सा जॉइंट है? ऑब्वियसली सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट जॉइंट है एंकल जॉइंट. तो एंकल के जो डिस्टल आर्टिकुलर सरफेस है, नीचे की तरफ है, दैट वन इज फाउंड बाय व्हिच बोन? ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पर आगे लगता है, राइट? दैट वन इज फाउंड बाय व्हिच बोन? See, ankle joint, distal articular surface of the ankle joint is found by, लिखो पिक्चर मैं PDF दे दूंगा, पूरा मिल जाएगा. पिक्चर लेते एग्जाम में पहले ऐसा होगा कि सिर्फ पिक्चर ही रह जाएगा. Ankle joint, distal articular surface of the ankle joint is found by upper, medial and lateral aspect of the body of टेलस. फुट का कौन सा बोन लगता है? टेलस. दिस एरिया, ठीक है. यहाँ पर लगता है लेटरल मेल्यूलस, यहाँ पर लगता है मीडियल मेल्यूलस. दिस वन इज कॉमा शेपेड, दिस वन इज ट्रायंगुलर, और ऊपर लगता है, यस, फॉर्म्स द एंकल जॉइंट. एंड दिस जॉइंट्स आर इंटरटर्सल, टार्सोमेटाटार्सल. यू हैव टू जस्ट डिवाइड द नेम, ठीक है. नाम के बीच में लाइन मारना है ऐसे. इंटरटर्सल मतलब, what is intertarsal? In between the two tarsal bones, right? This one is intertarsal. Tarsometatarsal means tarsal bones and the metatarsal bones. इन दोनों के बीच में These are the tarsometatarsal joints. Intermetatarsal means between two metatarsal bones. And metatarsophalangeal in between the metatarsal and phalanges. Metatarsals and the phalanges. These are the metatarsophalangeal joint. And between the phalanges, these are the interphalangeal joints. These are the interphalangeal joints. ठीक है? इंटरटार्सल सबटेलर, इसमें स्टार भरना है, स्टार लिखो इसमें, ये क्वेश्चन आता है, इतना नहीं पढ़ना है, किताब में और भी है, ठीक है? ये सबटेलर जॉइंट पे, which one is the subtalar joint? Subtalar joint is between the talus and calcaneus. Talus and calcaneus. Which one? The posterior talocalcaneal joint is often known as the subtalar joint. And this line, this is the important one. This one comes as MCQ. ये MCQ में आता है कि what type of joint is this? This is a plain type of synovial joint. किस में पढ़ा है आप लोगों ने? General anatomy पढ़ा है, ठीक है? General anatomy में there are two joints between the talus and calcaneum. Posterior talocalcaneal joint and anterior talocalcaneonavicular joint. किस किस के बीच में है ये joint? Talus, calcaneum and navicular. Talus, calcaneum and navicular. The posterior talocalcaneal joint is often designated as subtalar joint. It is a plain type of synovial joint. Then talocalcaneonavicular joint. ठीक है? What type of joint is this? This is in between talus, calcaneus and navicular. It is a roughly a ball and socket type of synovial joint. Do you know what is ball and socket type? Obviously there is a ball like head and there is a socket. This is the ball and socket type of joint. Example, shoulder joint and hip joint. ठीक है? Just write the name and the type. बाकी कौन से बोन के हैं ये तो obviously आपको just you have to divide the name. Talus, calcaneus and navicular. सबटेलर पता नहीं होगा क्योंकि एग्जाम पे सबटेलर दिया होगा तो ये नहीं लिखा होगा. It's difficult to identify. So at least you have to know this posterior talocalcaneal joint is known as posterior talocalcaneal joint is also known as subtalar joint. Then calcaneocuboid joint. What type? In between which two bones? Calcaneus and cuboid. Calcaneus and cuboid. Calcaneus and cuboid. In between these two bones. This joint is saddle type of synovial joint. Saddle type of ये बुक से पढ़ना है, ये टाइप ऑफ जॉइंट्स बुक से पढ़ना है, ठीक है? जनरल एनाटॉमी में है वो क्वेश्चन आता है टाइप्स ऑफ जॉइंट, ठीक है? ट्रांसवर्स टर्सल और मिड टर्सल जॉइंट, इट इज अ कंपाउंड जॉइंट. These factual things they copy it down. And tarsometatarsal joint. Tarsometatarsal joint in between tarsal and metatarsal joints. These are plain type of synovial joints. ये line पढ़ना है. Obviously, how many tarsometatarsal joints? There are 5 metatarsals, right? Obviously, there will be 5 in number. ठीक है? The transverse tarsal or mid tarsal joint, it is a compound joint consisting of calcaneocuboid in between calcaneum and cuboid, and talonavicular in between talus and navicular. ठीक है? Metatarsophalangeal joint. Metatarsophalanges मतलब in between metatarsal bones and phalanges. These are ellipsoid type of synovial joint. Ellipsoid type of synovial joints. Ellipsoid type of synovial joints. The interphalangeal joints in between the phalanges, right? इनके बीच में जो joints हैं, these are typical hinge joints, right? They are connected by the capsule of ignore this line, write this one. These joints permit dorsiflexion and plantarflexion of distal phalanges. एकदम this one, ठीक है? कौन सा वाला? डिस्टल फेलेंक्स का प्लैंटर फ्लेक्शन एंड डॉर्सिफ्लेक्शन, नीचे की तरफ फ्लेक्शन और ऊपर की तरफ डॉर्सिफ्लेक्शन, ठीक है। दिस वन हैपेंस इन इंटरफेरेंजियल जॉइंट्स। व्हाट टाइप ऑफ जॉइंट? टिपिकल हिंज जॉइंट, ठीक है। द आर्चेस ऑफ द फुट, arching, you will read about the bones forming that arches, okay, only the names, बाकी theory में पढ़ोगे, ठीक है। The skeleton of the foot, लिखो ये वाला, write it down. The skeleton of the foot is arched both longitudinally and transversely with the concavity directed towards the किस तरफ? Plantar surface, नीचे की तरफ, the concavity directed towards the plantar surface, ठीक है। द बोन्स ऑफ द फुट आर अरेंज्ड टू फॉर्म द ट्रांसवर्स एंड लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल आर्चेस। द प्रेजेंस ऑफ आर्च मेक्स द सोल कनकेव बोथ एंटेरोपोस्टीरियरली एंड ट्रांसवर्सली, ठीक है, बोथ एंटेरोपोस्टीरियरली एंड बोथ ट्रांसवर्सली, ठीक है। द प्रेजेंस ऑफ आर्चेस मेक द सोल कनकेव बोथ एंटेरोपोस्टीरियरली एंड ट्रांसवर्सली। आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ आर्चिंग, ठीक है। इट एक्ट्स लाइक ए स्प्रिंग लाइक एक्शन, लाइक कुशन लाइक एक्शन। And now we will be reading about the bones जो फॉर्म करता है ये, ठीक है। Here are two longitudinal arches. First one is medial longitudinal arch. Median मतलब obviously medial side में, पैर में वहाँ पर जो arching है that is the medial, और laterally जो है वो है lateral longitudinal arch. Just write down the bones. The medial longitudinal arch is found by these bones: calcaneum, talus, navicular, 3 cuneiform and medial 3 metatarsals, ठीक है, ठीक है। मतलब मीडियली जो बोन है, कौन सा बोन? देखो, calcaneum, talus, which bone is this? Navicular and medial 3 metatarsals, और बीच में जो है क्यूनिफॉर्म्स। दिस फॉर्म द मीडियल लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल आर्च। मीडियल साइड में कैसे याद रखना है? मीडियल साइड में जो बोन्स हैं, ऑल दोस थिंग्स फ्रॉम द मीडियल लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल आर्च। और लेटरल लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल आर्च इज फाउंड बाय कौन सा वाला? दिस वन इज व्हिच बोन? कैल्केनियम। दिस वन क्यूबॉइड एंड दिस लेटरल टू मेटाटार्सल्स, ठीक है। Medial longitudinal arch is found by the medial sided bones, and lateral longitudinal arch is found by the lateral sided bones. Only this calcaneum is common in both the arches, ठीक है। Only the calcaneum is common in both the arches. Now two transverse arches. Write down the anterior transverse arch is found by heads of the metatarsals. The posterior transverse arch is found by the tarsals and metatarsals. पीछे की तरफ tarsal bone पीछे की तरफ होता है, राइट। सामने की तरफ कौन सा है? सामने की तरफ है heads of the metatarsal, और पीछे की तरफ है greater parts of the टार्सस एंड मेटाटार्सस। अब बता सकते हो कि फेलेंक्स क्यों नहीं है? फेलेंक्स पोर्शन जो है, इज दैट पार्ट आर्च्ड? वो कार्व है क्या? दैट्स नॉट कार्व्ड, दैट्स फ्लैट ओनली। सो फेलेंसेस डोंट फॉर्म द आर्च, ठीक है। ओनली द मेटाटार्सल्स, दैट टू हेड ऑफ द मेटाटार्सल। और पोस्टीरियर ट्रांसवर्स आर्च इज फाउंड बाय ग्रेटर पार्ट्स ऑफ द टार्सस एंड मेटाटार्सस, ठीक है।